everybody, welcome to Golden Vault Night. Well, there goes Psychic. He's gone. Okay, so we're
My Psychic.
just the rest of us tonight. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Ravnock, take it over. Give us the recap.
All right, since Psychic's gone, we're gonna do a puzzle. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Quick, a fast one.
No. No. So last week, you guys began the week in the upstairs after paintball. You moved over into the servants' areas, where there was also a you had already moved into the servants' areas because you had let in the vampire the week before. So then you went up to the infirmary where you met a couple different people. Most of them were two of them were injured in ways from the two bosses you'd already defeated. One of them had hair that was so obscene that no one could even look at it. And she had like a little bag over her head.
I don't want to talk about that one.
Yeah.
And another had like snake bites all over their body. Nick dove into their mind, and this person allowed it because they wanted to speak. And they showed Nick the horrors that await for you guys downstairs. The mongoose. A three-headed goose-like being that breathes fire, ice, and acid, and poisonous snakes.
And no spoilers.
This,
all right, so that's how do they do the poisonous snakes? Do they throw all three breath weapons together and they just go flying? Or
we're gonna find out.
You'll see.
We're gonna find out.
You're gonna find out.
Because of a shitty joke I made off camera, I have a feeling I made the monster worse. So
thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks,
sorry.
And then after that, you guys moved on downstairs and you went into first you saved your vampire friend because he had a whole line of weirdos wanting them to drink his blood, or wanting him to drink their blood. So you saved your vampire friend. And then you guys went into the Golden Raven Room, which turned out to be a private library. In the private library, all the books, they looked like really ancient books, but when you open them up, they were just VHS tapes. And all
really
around
ancient
the room,
VHS tapes.
Yes, really
Still
ancient VHS tapes. And you guys got some questionable information, maybe some good information. I'm not sure. What kind of things did you learn? I can't quite remember.
Basically nothing. I think we all rolled so bad.
Yeah, I know. Your rolls were pretty low, but I still gave you some information. I can't remember. Oh well, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It was all bullshit.
We got that last piece of the moon, and we need to go back up to Jolene's room and open that.
Yes.
Right. We do need to do that.
So that brings us to where we are. You defeated Vermilion, who was the last of the assassins from Jolene. Poor Garth was subject to an attack from Vermilion, which left him with hideous hair that's so horrible that you can't look at it for more than 5 seconds without taking a Constitution saving throw. No one's had enough wherewithal to find out what happens if you take that Constitution saving throw.
We should also remind them that for some reason they said I would look prettier if they started doing my makeup. So they all have also like started dressing me up like a clown.
So yeah, right there, the last thing that happened was you were dressed up. They tried to make you prettier.
Didn't work.
And you've got 2 guards tied up here in the floor. Garth, you are all dressed up, ready to go out on the town except for your hair. And you guys are still here in this destroyed library. Remember, there is a door at the south. I did not put it on this map apparently, but there is a door at the south that the guards were guarding. And then the other option is to leave the room the way you came in.
We actually did get the guards to agree to not do anything. We sweet talked them, so they're gonna go.
which I need to rewatch last week, apparently.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, they said
Gotcha.
it'd be in their best interest not to say anything about this.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
yeah.
they left. So they left then. Then in that case, you've got you're here in this destroyed library. There's the door to the south. The only other door in here is the same door you came in through. What would you guys like to do?
Do we want to explore just the south area before we? I mean, because I think we're going to turn in for the night before long.
Well, before we turn in, I think we should head back up and check the moon thing. But while we're here, I don't see.
Well, the problem is it's being guarded, so we'll
Ah.
have to sweet talk our way past the guards again.
Well, normally I'd
Which,
say
hang
I
on.
could help you with that, but I don't think I'm sweet talking my way into nowhere right now.
No, I'm not doing. I don't really have a lot of wiggle room for anything right now either. So I wouldn't mind looking down in the room to the south because just to see what's in there. But we may need to go rest and then worry about the moon thing in the morning.
Yeah. Hey, can we see the map? I think you're
like
previewing
the
the
map.
thing again.
On the map. If there's a place
Oh,
you gotta
I'm
go.
sorry. I always do that.
There we go.
So I didn't put the door at the bottom on this little map,
Oh,
just the
right.
battle map here. But there is a door just at the south.
Well, I'd
Is
hate
that
to
where you
leave
guys would
it.
like to head?
I mean, I think we should at least see what's in there before we go.
And then, yeah, just take a peek
All right.
and see if there's anything that's going to fuck us up, and if so, just leave.
Yeah, we should just shut the door. No, well, if there is, I can just say, "Hey, look at me," and they'll drop dead or whatever happens when they look at me, and then we go to bed.
Before you guys arrive in here, before you guys even come in, Pidby,
Yeah.
you're already in this room.
Yeah. Yeah. Fidby's just like sitting at one of the chairs, like their feet up, and they're just like, "Truth is not hidden. You're hiding from it."
Hey, what do you mean by that? I ain't hiding from nothing. Garth looks uncomfortable.
That's funny.
So you guys come on into this room. Pidby's sitting here at this table with the legs crossed up on the table here. In the center of the table, you can see there is a map of the first floor of the mansion. There's also kind of like smaller maps of different rooms. Also on the wall, if you look towards the back, there are two pictures on the wall. One of them is a map of upstairs before it was destroyed by paintball. And then another is a section of the place you have not seen yet. And it looks to be underground.
The actual maps, like, that I'm seeing, could you actually put the... That's cool. I didn't know you could do that.
Nerd.
That's really cool.
So we can kind of survey the map, like we see that it's very likely underground behind that stone slab that we haven't opened yet.
That would probably be a good
Yes.
a good guess there.
And the stone slab is the one that's in the paintball room?
Yeah.
At the
Right.
We just haven't figured out how to open it.
Right. Okay.
So also on the table, there's a lot of other like papers and books. There's some bookshelves around you can take a look at. There are two paintings if you're interested in that. And you could also maybe do a perception roll if you're just interested in maybe looking around a little bit harder.
I'm gonna first off, I'm gonna say greetings, Mastrix Pidby. Good to see you again. And then I would definitely want to check out like my attention would be split basically between the books on the table, like which I would want to investigate, and then like eventually I would move, like I would be wanting to get that map off the wall. It's coming with us.
Okay.
Pidby's just gonna like elbow the nearest person and just go, "Hair doesn't make the person, but good hair definitely helps." Like sort of like.
I imagine the nearest person is Garth, and he just looks down. He's like, that's uncalled for. All right, I didn't do this. I'm trying to fix it.
Oh yeah.
All right?
You notice also that he has like lipstick and eyeshadow on and
Oh
mascara.
Lord,
We've made him up.
He's
I love
looking
this.
great.
I'm so pretty.
Do you want me to roll investigation on the books?
Yes.
Can we all like search around in here, or just one person?
Yeah, actually, if you guys all want to give me an investigation roll, we can just see what you guys are finding while you're looking around.
That was a booty roll. I have a +8 to investigation.
17. What'd you get? 4. Wow.
4.
Luckily,
Look,
Ooh,
I real beat up.
4. 10.
All right, so pretty terrible investigation rolls. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey, 17's great for me. I have +0.
Garth and Shadow, you guys are going to find Shadow. You find a pretty interesting drawing. I want to share it as a handout here. This is a drawing of the mongoose by my man.
I love it.
Wait, hang on. Do you still take passive? Do you take passive investigations?
I love
yes,
this thing.
and you can.
Mine is 18.
I drew that myself, by the way. That is my artistic abilities.
It has hands too.
I love it.
I didn't expect it to have arms. Oh my god. I'm actually scared now.
Yeah.
That's probably my artistic ability. We had this conversation, I think, last.
All right.
We're gonna let Queen do the drawing, apparently.
And then let's see, Garth.
Hey, look, it's a stuffed turkey with 3 heads.
It looks like a Dodrio.
It does
like
a little
an angry
bit.
Dodrio.
With arms.
Kind of does.
Okay.
Maybe it's a roasted one.
But yeah, Rabnot, I did say my passive into investigation's 18.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Then in that case, let's see. Nick, you find when you're looking through, you find like some plans for remodeling of the building, where they have destroyed a part of the current first floor, and they have taken the stairs from the second floor, and they went down, like much further than what you would think for just a basement, and built this whole new area. And you also, since it's just on the wall, you also have a map of the downstairs.
Well, team, I think we can all figure out that this is probably wherever the mongoose is being kept. I'm gonna kind of gesture to the map on the wall, and I would like go over and see if I can take. I want to see if I can take it off the wall because I want to kind of like take it with us and study it.
That's a good idea. Now we're pretty sure that
If you
mongoose.
want to take it like,
That mongoose
if you
is
want to
the
take
dragon, right?
and like roll it up, take it with you, that's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna put it in my
sorry,
bag of holding.
What was it? Well,
The mongoose, it's like the dragon they've been talking about, right? We're pretty sure that they're one and the same
right.
at this point.
That was what you guys were thinking was a dragon from
Okay.
like the clues in the beginning.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
The greatest
but
adventure
Garth-
is what lies ahead.
I love Pid. I missed Pidby last week.
Garth, you find panels on the wall that seem to open, but you're not quite sure how to open them yet.
Panels on the wall in this
Excellent.
room, huh? You know, I'd just probably,
Right.
if I saw one, just probably knock on it to see if anything happened. Just put my ear up to it.
Punch it.
I'm not that strong.
So you're gonna knock on it?
Yeah.
You're gonna knock on it? from behind the panel, you hear something go, hello, hello. Shut up, you idiot! Shut the fuck up.
Whoa, hey, somebody in there? You already spoke. You already spoke. We already know you're in there.
Can I use my wand to cast detect magic, like the wand charge thing?
Yeah. Let's see. Shadow. What would you like to check out? Shadow. What would you like to check out?
Long day again, huh?
We've
been a long day.
That's all right.
Yeah, I did warn you.
He did warn us
Kind
up
of phased
front.
out there for a second.
Oh, did this? Oh, the map. Of the
we're
basement
still checking
there. There's the map of the basement. Sorry.
Where's the map of the basement?
In the
We're
handout.
still in the map
shared it
room,
as a
right?
handout.
Okay.
I thought I'd shared it a second ago, but
I want to check these books that they have laid out on the table and see what's in them.
Okay. So. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I already did use Shadow. You already got to know what yours was. I'm sorry. Nick, what are you doing? I'll come back to you in a minute.
Startled you for nothing.
I'll come back to you. It was your turn already. Nick, what are you doing?
I cast detect magic on the room because I can see that Garth is like.
Oh wait, no, it was your turn already too.
Yeah. Sorry.
What is
My
happening?
list is all messed up. Hold on now. Lachlan. That's the name I'm looking for here. Lachlan.
Yes.
What are you doing in here?
I got an investigation of like 8.
Okay, so with something that low, like what were you doing?
Honestly, probably just following one of the others.
Okay. You find a book. You find a book about you find a book describing the Hindu triad god Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, the creator, the preserver, the destroyer.
Cool.
Nick, this has a lot of words in it.
Oh, I'm gonna like wave, like do a give me.
Oops.
In my defense, I was taught how to read, but I don't know all of those words. So I'm still learning.
If you ever need lessons, we do tutoring at my library. We are always welcome. And then he's gonna like open it and start reading.
Yeah.
And then
Lachlan and Bazcat would be besties.
They would.
100%.
Pidby.
Can you read this? Yeah, but I don't want to.
Nope. Pidby has a passive investigation of 16, by the way, because I got a 10, but my passive 16.
All right.
I want to look at the pictures on the wall.
Okay. So one of the pictures, you come up to it and you see a person like with a like huge pile of spoons, like just a giant pile of spoons in front of them, and he's like holding a piece of bread and butter and looking confused.
Is it almost like you have 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife?
Yeah.
Just like that.
Sounds about right.
Isn't it ironic?
It's a little ironic, I think.
It's ironic, isn't it?
That sounds about right.
Don't bring Alanis Morissette puzzles up in here. I got those.
Well, it's supposed to be my favorites, so those are my faves.
I'm just happy I got one. That's the first one I got.
Actually, no, you got
You got the phone booth.
You realized the one was Evanescence. You didn't get the song.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
right.
call
Yeah.
me when you're sober.
I got a
Yeah.
half point. Half point. Okay.
But anyway, this pops open, and inside is a short sword +1 and a bag, 2,000 gold.
Yay!
Let's go.
Nick's gonna go, ooh, ooh, and he's gonna point at the sword. He's like, "Can I have that?"
Pidby just hands it over. Pidby has no need for such such frivolities.
He's like, "Oh, thank you."
Cool, awesome. What about the other one?
The
2,000
other
gold?
one,
Yeah, we'll split that later.
Yeah. Who's Nick?
there
Right. Nick's taking care of all the gold.
Yeah,
with
Nick's
me?
Nick, you
taking
got
the-
the 2,000 gold.
Okay.
the other one has a there's a woman who is like at a pawn shop, and she's trying to like pawn off like things that are sparkly, and she just looks really disappointed. And in it, like in the picture, she's kind of moving and handing new things, and they're sparkling, and he just kind of shakes his head, and she pulls something away.
I'll know that one.
I can't think. Give me just a second to think of what the thing says.
Material Girl, Madonna.
Yeah, I was gonna say a
Hero
kiss on
girl.
the hand, maybe quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. A kiss may be grand, won't pay the rent. Okay, sorry, I'm sorry. Good.
I don't think that's it.
No, it's not, but it, you know.
I appreciate your commitment to it, though.
Yeah, you know.
Underneath it on the plaque, it says, "Oh, it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder." And then that's all there is to that.
Oh.
Piece. I think about it for a while.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
this.
Will you describe the image one more time? I'm sorry, I was counting.
There's a woman like at a pawn shop, and she's trying to like pawn like really sparkly stuff, and the guy's like turning her down. And then the
up
the
and
sign-
she's buying a stairway to heaven.
There you go. And
Good
it
at
pops
these.
open.
I
And
was an audio engineer for 10 years. If I don't know my music, then I fail.
Inside are 2 Wands of the War Mage +1 and a bag with 5,000 gold.
Good Lord.
Those ones are real handy for spellcasters. You
By
said
the end of
5,000 gold?
this, I think he's also going to surpass what Massidia paid you all out after the fact. I think we'll wind up with more than 40,000 gold.
We have already majorly passed that
I
goal.
think we passed that,
Well,
yeah. Hey,
I
Nick,
thought
I found this
about what's
stat.
going to happen.
I have a
Well, I
plus
thought about
2,
what's going
thank
to
you.
happen if I thought about what's going to happen later in the game if you guys are skipping 3 levels at a time and showing up 3 levels later, and you don't have lots of rewards before. So I was like,
That's
I need to
fair.
give you like some way of getting some shit. You know what I mean?
He told me I wasn't allowed
Nick,
to spend it.
I found this staff lying around. Is it magical?
I cast Detect Magic, so I'll find out.
It's the staff that I swiped from the infirmary, but I'm not telling Nick that.
Well, I just cast it, so I'd know, I guess, what its school of magic is. I'd be like, yeah.
Oh, all you got to do is like commune with it for a short rest.
Okay.
And
well, before we go to bed,
I think
I'll.
you did that, didn't you?
I don't know.
Sleep
I
with
think
it.
Maybe
we may have. I can't
well.
remember if we did it last.
You
time.
can. Jannsik, you also have a pair of gloves you got back at the gay bar, if you remember, that look like they have keys on them. On each
Right.
Finger.
Hmm.
Yeah, I also have
You
a pair of
not
spider silk
identified.
boots. I also have a pair of
anyway.
spider silk boots. So.
Yeah.
But anyway, Pidby,
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, we just went with you.
You went with me.
Take you off here. Garth, you and your horrible hair's up next. What's up?
All right, I'm still over at the door. Can I see? I mean, I know that this is a panel now. Can I see like if there's a crack? Is there a crack under the door that I can notice now? Now that I'm aware that there's a panel.
So it's kind of like a panel. You also kind of notice there's multiple ones around the room. If you want, you can go take a look at the other ones, and maybe some other ones might be able to slide open.
Well, I'm not trying to get it open necessarily, but like I know someone's behind this. So what I'm trying to do is I want to, if I can find a crack, I want to cast fog cloud in there so it starts flooding the room. I'm trying to smoke the people out, get them to voluntarily leave.
Oh, okay. I understand what you're doing. I'll go with that. I'd say there's a big enough crack to do that then. See, I was here and I was kind of thinking. I went in my head. I went in my head like a big enough crack to stick your fingers under to get. Like,
I want to just send some fog
I'm following
in.
now, though. Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, we're actually going around trying to evacuate people. There's a fire. Now, if you start smelling smoke, you might want to get the fuck out of there.
He's like, put on your gas mask, you fucking moron. I didn't bring mine. I didn't think we'd have gas down here. You're supposed to always be prepared. Miss Jolene's gonna be pissed off. And this guy's like coughing. You hear him like fall against a wall, and like he's like passing out and stuff like that. And his friend's like, "God, you idiot!" And so then you hear him like dragging this dude out.
Or they come out into the room we're in?
No. You can hear that. Sorry, you can hear them dragging away, like in the opposite direction.
That does answer the question about if that just is a room or goes on back, though. So, hey, I don't know if this is important, but we got people hiding in the walls here. I don't know if they like live here,
and they're not Pidby.
I'm gonna turn to Lachlan and just be like, "Can you force your way through that panel if he's hearing stuff behind it?"
I mean, I could probably shoulder check it.
You ever played Mario RPG, Psychic?
I'm thinking the sword may be able to go straight through that. If it's
the
pretty
part where
thin.
Bowser's trying to knock the door down? We'll try to time it. I'll run right next to you, and we'll both just try to shoulder it and break the thing down.
I love that game.
Give me an athletic check.
An athletics check?
Or if you want to do an unarmed strike, you can do it that way.
I'll do athletics.
Or you can do an arm strike if you want to use a weapon.
I only have the rapier. So I'll probably do something to it. I don't know, is this like a damage thing? I've never actually ran into a wall before. That's not something I regularly do with my life.
Most doors have AC and health for like how hard it takes to break them down.
Yeah, there's like a threshold.
A secret door? Is there like a secret door here? Did we check and see if there was a hidden door?
Okay.
We know there's one. We just don't.
Weapon attack then.
Hey! Real quick, before you break it down, I did cast some fog cloud back in there, so maybe hold your breath. I don't know if it's had time to dissipate. I don't actually know what the room looks like, so I just don't want you to be, choking on it if you break through.
Oh wait, aren't we standing in a room full of maps right now? If there's a secret door, wouldn't it be on the map?
We ain't got time for that. Run at the wall.
To answer that question,
if you just push this button right here,
the construction they've been doing recently, all the changes, the maps are inaccurate on the first floor.
This is going to be a really weird idea, but I know you like weird shit. Can I roll the attack? Can I do athletics? Roll with advantage for using my psionic telekinetic movement on myself for more. To like
momentum.
Trying to like throw yourself psychically at the door.
Yeah.
What's the name of the thing you're using again?
Psionic power telekinetic movement. As a magic action, choose one target you can see within 30 feet. It doesn't mention that it can't be myself. Must be a loose object or a willing creature. Oh, it says other than you. Cool. Anyway, can I throw Garth at it? I'm kidding. Just so you know. I'm just going to attack it with my sword. I'm just going to try and
Okay.
hit it. 22 to hit.
That's going to hit.
Okay, and then it's just damage.
Doors have low AC, in case you didn't know.
Oh, well, then I should have just fucking jumped at it.
Yeah, just kick it in.
Will be 13 damage if that does anything.
So you're able to do a pretty good crack in it, good enough that like, you hit it pretty hard and it buckles in, and you're able to see inside. Unfortunately, the fog cloud has been cast in there, so all you see is fog, and some of it starts kind of pouring out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a couple steps back, and then I'm gonna look at I'm gonna look at my party and like look at everyone and think, no, I can't do that. Can I instead then use the telekinetic movement to throw a bookcase at it?
I mean, yes, but you could just hit it again.
Or kick it in. Kick in the door.
I'm just gonna
that shit. Have enough damage
I'm just gonna kick it in. I'm just gonna kick it in.
I like to imagine as this is happening, Nick's just reading that book on like Vishnu and stuff. Like he's not paying any attention. He's just in the corner reading.
This is Nashville.
I feel like some splinters fly out of the door. They land in Nick's hair, and he doesn't even look up. He just brushes it out.
Yeah.
Because I'm kicking it, that's an unarmed strike, right?
Yep.
Okay.
If they land in Garth's hair, it looks better.
11. I am going to. I mean, does 11 pass on a door?
Yes, actually, it does.
Okay. And
these are wooden doors, so
kick it. It's a max of 6 damage, apparently.
That's good enough. You were able to kick it in. This was all it took. You were able to like bust this in. It looks badass because of all the fog. It's like been flowing out after you do the kick. But there's no one here anymore. And it goes back 10 feet in this like plain hallway to another door that's locked.
Oh Jesus!
So now, Garth,
hey,
you said there was somebody back here.
Well, there was somebody back here. That next door though, can I see it? Like I see that it's like a normal door that's locked, or is it a hidden door?
Yeah, I just took the assumption you guys went up and tried to open it. It is there. It's a door. It's just locked.
All right, hold on just a second. I'm gonna cast knock.
Yeah.
You cast knock.
You cast a knock.
Yeah.
All right. So you cast knock on it. It's knock, 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 like loud as fuck, echoing through the whole area here.
I didn't think about that in this enclosed space. Oh, damn. Sorry.
It's a
I could have hit it, Garth. Damn.
Oh, bad.
Maybe we should just
the
put
door
a
swings
shatter
open.
on it.
The door swings open, and behind it is a small stone hallway. It's not just small; it is like maybe like 3 feet wide. You turn sideways and scooch down small. This is sort of just like a side passage through the building. But as soon as like the knock knock happens and this door opens, all around you, all the panels in the room open, and the main door to this room opens as well. And in walks Jolene, and all of the panels out of the panels come guards holding guns, and they're all aiming them at you. And Jolene's like, well.
We did the
I
job
thought
for
I
you.
found y'all in here.
Yeah, you sent us after
I'm glad
the
you finally
assassin, and that's where they was.
Yeah, I'm glad you finally took care of them for me. I tell you what, they were a pain in my ass. They just kept calling and calling. You hire someone once to take care of someone you want dead, and the next thing you know, they're trying to kill everybody. You know, they were just trying to kill everyone I knew. If I didn't tell them someone to kill, they picked someone to kill. So thank y'all. Y'all done me a big favor.
Oh, was that?
Welcome.
But unfortunately, y'all's here is my enemy, and I can't be just letting that slide because you done something nice for me.
Now hold on now. We came
Now, hold
here.
on. Now,
We
you hold
came
on
here
now.
as your enemy, but then we did you a solid. 3 solids, actually.
Mm-hmm.
3 solids.
You did.
Hey,
And you was my enemy.
Was I technically still part of the enemy when we were in that room earlier tonight? Or was that just like
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not
Yeah,
sure where you stand.
You invited him.
You know what? Honestly, neither do I, to be honest.
Hey, before this conversation goes any further, can you do anything about this hair? One of your assassin ladies did this to me, and I ain't really vibing with it. You got any kind of like?
No.
Constitution
Oh
save
hell
for
no!
look.
And I ain't looking at you. Get out of my face! Oh my god! And she like holds up her hand like this.
Well, that actually
Your hair
might work in my
terrible.
favor.
She says, now I appreciate what y'all done for me, but from here on out, you ain't welcome here no more. However, I'm not gonna kick you out because I think it's more fun that way. What do you all think?
How many guards are currently in the room with guns?
There are 14 guards in the room with guns.
And how small is this room?
This is a pretty small room. It's probably 10 by 15.
So what I'm hearing is every single one of these guys with guns would be shooting at disadvantage.
If they're in melee with some of us. Also,
I am also hearing that the guards, if I remember correctly, I don't know if this is just now everyone's has DM knowledge now that we've all done campaigns. What I'm hearing is they're just regular civilians, which means I could easily take out 3 in one turn.
All we got to do is drop prone, and they can't shoot us for shit.
Now, listen here, Psychic. One thing, well, actually 2 things. One, metagaming, and I'm coming to Australia to kick your ass. 2, you don't know anything about these guards.
Let me ask a logistical question.
That you don't know me.
I opened the door, right? Was there guards on the other end of that, or am I technically could slip out and shimmy my way away? Like, do we have an exit?
There were no guards over there. You could slip out and shimmy your way away.
Okay. I'm not doing that. I just wondered if we had an exit.
Nick's still just kind of chilling and reading his book, and he's just like, to Jolene's question, he's like, it would be exceptionally poor as a host to kick us out on the same day we did you all of these solids. You should at least give us a 12-hour rest period. I mean, really. And he's just flipping through another book.
She says, well, now listen here. And there's like a little gust of wind out of her hand that shuts the book. And she says, now listen here. I just said I wasn't kicking you out.
Yeah, but you made it sound like we weren't going to have a good time here either. I mean, it almost sounded like you was going to lock us in this room. Not. Make us watch like home videos of you back from,
Nick's gonna kick Garth in the shins. Like, he's just like going to kick him and be just like, give him a look. And he just like, Nick kind of looks back at Jolene. He goes, fair enough. Like, fair enough.
When you kick him in the shins, a large chunk of his hair falls off.
Oh no!
Nick kind of goes, ooh, and he like,
well, don't do that. Oh
no! What Nick does?
Garth is devastated.
Slither away from him.
What Nick does is he kind of digs back into his purse for more of the Chanel No. 5 and just sprays it at Garth, like as if that would help.
So
Garth is devastated.
All that aside, very well, but how are you going to deal? How are you going to deal with the thing in the basement? Like, do you want us to deal with that as well?
Oh no, honey, that's my baby.
Oh,
why would I want you to deal with that?
Oh, I don't know.
It's going to deal with you. It's going to deal with you if I've got my way, honey.
Babe,
and she walks over real like. She says, bless your heart. She walks over real like politely and she sets out like these glasses here on the table and she pulls out a bottle of Boone's Farm and she starts pouring it for everybody like it's
I have no idea what
fancy
that is.
wine.
I'm assuming it's
Oh,
alcohol.
Boone's Farm is like super cheap, like garbage liquor. It's like $3 for like a bottle.
Would Nick know that? Would Nick know that? Would Nick know that it's shitty liquor?
Maybe
You
not.
know what Boone's Farm is?
It does taste like Kool-Aid though. It's nothing like. It doesn't taste like it's liquor because it barely has any.
Okay, so
but she's pouring it like
is
it's
this like
fancy
the
wine.
strawberry? Is it strawberry wine?
Yes, it's strawberry wine.
Boone's Farm strawberry.
Yeah, and she's handing this. She hands it out and she hands it out and she says, me and Dolly go way back, and to be quite honest, I'm kind of pissed she ain't here tonight. She was invited, and I don't know why she ain't here.
I mean, Jolene,
Maybe
if
it's
you think
because you stole her man.
This is my monologue. This is my monologue. Mono means one.
And we're here to screw that up.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. That is rude of me.
On all of us.
The more you make noise, the faster you lose your voice.
She snaps, and all of you guys are silenced. She's like, "I'm monologuing." All right. Now, where was I?
Up his glass of shitty liquor, like fair enough, and he's just gonna kind of sip on it while he listens.
Okay.
He's kind of interested in what she's got to say.
After
Chad is down in that glass and grabbing another one if anyone's not drinking it.
Really quickly, take Lachlan, he's not drinking. Really quickly, to make up for the fun fact, the fun like make up all that stuff earlier. As soon as Jolene was mentioning like I'm monologuing and all that stuff, Lachlan lost interest. He is currently flirting with one of the guards that he thinks is really hot. That he probably slept with and has forgotten.
Give me a flat charisma roll while Jolene monologues.
Okay, cool.
So Jolene is just like,
we can dick down tonight, boys.
I'll tell you what. Y'all have one more good night. Go rest. You go have yourself a good time over there, Lachlan. You look like you're having yourself a little connection over there.
He is already leaving this guy.
Yeah, bye.
And you guys go back into the weird little trap door.
Pushing past me like, oh god.
Anyway.
All right. So Jolene's like, I'll let y'all go upstairs and sleep. Head on back out. Maybe enjoy the party. It seems to be winding down out there. We'll probably end it soon for the night. But tomorrow, when the rest of this party's getting wild again, just remember, you won't be welcome here.
Genuine roleplay question. While she's monologuing, I'm looking around. Are there any guards that look like they're like a captain or like a head guard or anything? And can I see their face? Or a name tag or anything identifying on them?
Not really. They're all kind of weird. Actually, give me a perception roll.
Ooh.
I like where that question's going. I don't know where, but I have my suspicions, and I like where it's going.
I do too. That's why I changed my mind about it. I was going to say not really, but then I was like, nope, give me the roll.
If it's a that one, can it be
20.
the
one? So there's actually two people that have almost everybody. Actually, everyone has the same uniform on. But two people have like a little strap here on their shoulder. One has a silver strap and one has a gold strap.
We have a guard's uniform, just as a reminder, and a night gardener uniform. So,
right. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
But their faces are covered. I just see their outfits, basically. I don't know.
Their faces are not covered. I'm sorry. Yes, you can see their faces. No problem. Yes.
Okay. I just kind of want to like. I don't know if that will be useful, but it may be useful later.
give me a. I'm going to say an investigation or perception roll, whichever one you want.
Investigation! Please don't be a shitty roll. 20, dirty 20.
You remember this person. You remember this person's face very well. If you're wanting to do like a like disguise self or something, like a spell, you're gonna like rock it.
I don't think I have that, but I may be able to. I'm trying to get a name basically, but I may be able to rummage around later through because I wanted to see later. Well, I know we started off in the way back. This was like 8 sessions, not 8 sessions, but when Garth woke up and he was in the security room with all the TDs.
Mm-hmm.
We may go back. I'm sure they have a log of who is who, basically.
Oh.
Because I have the ability to suggest for up to 8 hours. I can cast suggestion on people.
You do have good notes. Damn.
Okay. Okay. So you're wanting to see names. So the one you see on the silver arm, he is named
Craig
R. Golding. And then the one with the gold, his name is
Mr. Silver.
P. Smith. No, I thought about that, but then I was like, no, don't do that.
Damn it, I would
have.
I thought it was
all
going to
right.
be a Iceland situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that, Jolene, after this, Jolene says, I'll tell you what, y'all head on back out to the party. It's probably going to calm down here soon. And I'll probably see you all tomorrow. And we'll finish this one way or another, won't we?
Well,
and she
hold on, just
turns around and walks out of the room.
Hey, we got places we can crash
listening one
tonight.
bit.
Silence. You're silence.
She ain't listening one bit. She just walked away, and all of the guards turn and go back to the hidden doors, and they all shut. And then you hear like locks after locks after locks after locks being shut on them.
I know where you'll be. I'll beat you later.
Look, I was just gonna ask her if there's a place we can sleep. That's all I was gonna ask her, but
through the walls, just remember the servants' quarters.
I mean,
aren't they being like
the servants' quarters is like where you guys have been told like to go sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think,
were
needless
sleeping
to say, we're probably just gonna drag our ass. If we're done tearing apart this room, since we've got a map of the basement, and we don't think there's anything else in here. Like we've pretty much explored this room pretty thoroughly. It seems like.
Outside of someone getting a nat 20 and me having to make some shit up, you got everything I had planned for this room.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take that Vishnu book with me because I'm definitely going to study it a little bit before we go to sleep. But I think we're all ready to go upstairs. Do we all agree?
I think so.
Yeah.
Do we want to check the moon thing tonight or rest first, just in case?
I think we need to rest because I'm out of spell slots.
Okay, I'm getting close.
Useful.
And I'm out of Bardics, so I think I'm with you.
Yeah.
You're also pretty damaged, I think. You took like 20 points of damage last combat.
I'm also hoping a sleep fixes my hair.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
You never know.
I'll just go ahead and tell you, it won't. It's a curse.
Oh no.
We don't have a cleric either, do we?
Nope. You're gonna ask people at the party.
Maybe
no, we're gonna probably have to wait.
We could probably. Well, the problem is we're not going to be welcome tomorrow, so we're not going to be able to we're not going to be able to be welcome. So if we want to get rid of a curse, it would probably be best to do it
as aside as well. There is also somebody that has canonically mentioned they've slept with everybody and has dirt on everyone, so we could probably get someone to cooperate.
A name. Yeah, we could probably get a name and then flip out to them.
I am
Maybe
actively.
do you think the vampire could lend us a hand?
One of the
I was
guards.
thinking about the vampire too. I mean, I know you're I know Lachlan pimping himself, but I was thinking the vampire.
Yeah, we did. You guys did help him, so
Stealing my jobs.
I don't think. Here's the thing. I don't think Garth would know to ask you that. Now, if you knew somebody and volunteered it, I would be eternally grateful. But I don't think Garth would know, like, hey, I heard you're a man whore. Do you know anybody that could fix this?
Have you fucked anybody who can fix something like this?
Yeah.
Hey, wait, hold on. Jolene's a celestial, right? And Dolly's a celestial, right? And she's listening to every damn thing we say. Hey, Dolly, you got anything you can do about this?
He's gonna pull out his little sentence tone. She's like, he's just left on red. There's just dial tone. That's it.
There actually is. There is no answer right now. Dolly. Actually, there is an answer, but sorry. Dolly left her sending stone here. She went off to some place called Indiana or whatever. I don't. Yeah. She's like fighting some governor or something. Y'all's on your own. I don't know what's going on.
How's Antoine?
Oh, we're getting married. It's going so great. Can you guys believe I'm not at that party?
It ain't as good as you think.
It kind of blows.
You haven't ran into me at that party? Like, it's crazy I'm not there, right?
Ginger, do you have any names for, like, people who can fix, like, really bad hair who may be at this party, if you know anyone? Like, it's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad fashion emergency.
It's a curse.
First of all, don't go to Reba. Don't go to Reba. She'll make it worse. Don't tell her I said so.
Do we know it's a curse?
Hey, she's a single mom who works 2 jobs, so leave her alone.
I know.
Well, he told us that it was a...
That doesn't mean she can fix the hair.
You never answered. When I cast Detect Magic on this room, would I have known it was a curse on Garth?
Well, he said it was a curse. Yeah, he said it was a curse directly.
Yeah, he told us, but do we know
us,
that?
But our characters.
Do we know
that? Do our characters know it's a curse?
Your Detect Magic would show it. Actually, what kind of magic would that be?
See, that's what I'm trying not to metagame, so I don't know if like Garth knows he's cursed.
I guess enchantment because it's changing
enchantment or alteration, one or the other.
Yeah, one of those two. I'd say enchantment. We'll just go with enchantment.
Yeah, like at this point, like Nick's gonna be like, yeah, Garth got hit by a pretty bad curse for shitty hair, and he's not taking it so well, Ginger.
Hey, I'm fine. I'm doing okay.
Oh, you don't need to be going and talking to Reba. Definitely don't go talk to Reba. 100% don't talk to her. However, you should go see my spiritualist, Dr. Lansbaum. He's there at the party. I just talked to him earlier. He should be down in the main area. Dr. Lansbaum. He's there. He'll be he's like a gnome. He's got like bluish skin, green hair. Kind of cute. I was thinking about me and him before Antoine, back in college.
Okay, thank you for the name. Thank you.
Yes, Ginger, I don't want to keep you from your beauty sleep because I know you've got a lot of important stuff coming up with the wedding.
Oh, honey, thank you so much
for
my God,
thinking Nick, about hang me. Up You're the right. Phone.
You're right. Bye. Oh my God, I love you, honey. Bye. I love you. Bye.
Above table, Lachlan, have you ever had sex with a blue gnome? Essentially a Smurf.
I genuinely don't think Lachlan cares. He is basically an escort. Like, if he's been hired by a blue gnome, he's probably fucked a blue gnome.
Okay.
Is he the Jack
this blue gnome has not hired you.
Okay.
Yeah,
has not played Lachlan.
Nick's gonna turn to Garth, but he's gonna kind of try to cover. So he's like, Garth, there's one thing I know, it's that Ginger takes her beauty regimen very seriously.
That's true.
I think we should actually follow up her on this and check out this gnome at the party. We got plenty of money if he needs services rendered.
I'm gonna do that. If y'all want to head up to bed, I totally understand. I know I'm horrible to look at right now. I want to take care of this. I can't go on like this. This is I can't have you not looking at me.
I'm gonna leave you. Of course I'm gonna help you. You're my friend.
Oh.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Thanks.
Just
that means a lot.
So there's only one bed.
I'm sorry. I'm a cuddler.
Right.
If that's it's because I'm asleep. If that happens, it ain't intentional.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
All right. I'm gonna wheel this back. You guys are back in the main party area. So you thought it was Nanners before you went in and fought Vermilion earlier. It is absolutely Nanners out here now. Like
I haven't heard Nanners in forever.
There's like multiple like naked people. Like as you're looking around, you're like, oh wow, okay, that's went wild here.
I went through the wrong.
I'm gonna message the others and be like, if you see any cocaine for grabs, grab it. We can trade it later.
Oh, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. No one's trying to hide it anymore.
Hey, Shadow.
It's all over the place.
Hey, Shadow. Won't you do a lap of the room and pick up as much cocaine as you can? We're gonna need. We might have to bribe the doctor or the hairdresser or whoever with it.
That's right. We didn't get the treasure to trade for the cocaine, so I'll go pick some up that's available.
As soon as you guys walk in, there's a shriek. Did that actually come through, by the way?
No.
Only little.
Very little.
I've been working on the settings to see if I can get it to actually come through, but whatever. There's like a crazy high-pitched shriek, and you kind of see like this split coming through the crowd of like this coming towards you, and this little blue gnome with the green hair comes running out. Your hair! I've got to fix it right now. Got to fix it right now. Oh my god! Come this way! I can't even look at you.
Yep, that's the problem I'm having. Actually, I think we was looking. Oh, he's gone. Okay.
Come on! Just shut the fuck up! Come on! And
all right.
Everybody
get down. I'm short.
So that they open like the ocean because they all go when they see him, and it just opens.
Yeah, everybody screams like oh.
Yeah, while Garth is distracted, I'm gonna grab all this cocaine that's lying around.
Give me a sleight of hand roll just to see how much you get.
It's like that one episode of SpongeBob where he thinks he's ugly, but really he just has bad breath. And everybody's like,
"We're gonna have so much cocaine."
God, you're getting so much coke. Okay. So Garth, this gnome kind of like he pushes you down on the floor, and like he doesn't even care that like you kind of like fell. He's just like. And he spits in his hand, and he reaches into a pack and pulls out a big glob of mud, and he throws the mud onto the top of your head, and he rubs the spit into. He globs the hand with the spit onto the front of your face, and he just starts rubbing it around. And he takes your hair and he puts it over into your face, and he rubs your hair around. It's got all the mud in it, and he just like rubs it around.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
And now it's time to start removing the curse.
He puts his shirt over your head and he runs in circles around you. So it's like his shirt's around your head, but he's running in circles around you, and he screams while he does it. And then after he's done, he pulls out, and your hair has never looked better. Your hair is absolutely perfect.
Hey. You do some damn good work, sir.
There's sexy bikini ladies that come out of nowhere and they're like,
he's a little distracted, but what do I owe you for the service? Oh no. Either he's holding that pose a long time.
Nothing.
You had a freeze frame. I was going to screenshot it, but I was too late.
So
You don't owe me anything. Getting to fix whatever the hell that was payment enough.
Well,
Now here,
Monty,
let me take a picture for the Instagram. And he
Sure.
pulls back and
I'll
he
pose.
he snaps his fingers and like a little gnome pops out and he pulls a picture really, really, really fast and then he pops back away and he's like, "Oh, that looks great. Looks great."
Well, I definitely appreciate it.
Is this me cutting out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, this is me.
your audio's coming through, but your video's kind of not.
Nope, he's back again.
Really?
I was able to hear you the whole time. So there's that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Oh,
You know,
well, then I don't care. My video goes out.
I think this
You're
might
moving
be
again, so you're.
the first time I don't. He kind of looks down at his hat. I think I might keep this in my hand for a bit. I don't think I want to mess up what you've done here. So thank you. Thank you. But, I mean, I'd love to pay you for something.
He says, "If you."
Yeah, well, when
Sorry,
Shadow hears that he doesn't need to pay for anything, and he starts shoving all that cocaine into the inner pocket of his jacket. Yeah.
All right. Well, again, I appreciate
Nick's gonna
it.
say, Ginger was right. You're fat. You're phenomenal.
Hey, now, real quick.
You know Ginger?
Yeah, she sent us to you. She
She's a huge
she told
bitch.
us you were here.
Tell her I said so.
Oh.
She's a huge bitch. Tell her I said so.
She's gonna love that.
Is it parentheses
I'm sure you'll love
derogatory
that, yeah.
or parentheses affectionate?
She'll know when you tell her.
Oh,
Oh,
you shady bitch.
Hey,
and
just real quick,
that time,
when you put that on your Instagram or whatever you said, just make sure you tell them it's Gar Stapleton Jr. You know, I just don't want people getting me confused thinking my daddy looks this good. All right, so just make sure you put the junior at the end. It's important.
Open the bag of holding for just like, it looks better.
Doctor looked at him and went, "Oh."
Bless your heart.
About that time, Jolene comes out to the main party, and it's just absolute chaos. But she ding, 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 ding on a champagne glass, but it's loud. It echoes through the whole party, and it catches everyone's attention. She says, "I'm glad y'all came to my party. It's getting pretty late. It's about 4 a.m. now, so I reckon it's about time we wrap this up for the night. I want y'all to have good sleep, so I've got a little special plan for you. I've got a little special surprise plan for y'all." And over the whole crowd, there is like an instant greater restoration cast. And so suddenly everybody's completely sober.
Oh.
And so all like the naked people.
Oh God, what a buzzkill!
There was a woman like dancing real slow with the weird cat people, and like Reba had started like getting people all like into about to like blow up the palace.
This is the real evil right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then she says, "Y'all have a great sleep." She snaps her fingers, and a sleep spell's cast over the whole place.
Wait,
including you guys.
Nick, do you like my hair before the bedhead takes over? He just passes out.
Oh,
oh no.
Long rest?
Yep, you guys get a long rest.
Lachlan's about to be very confused when he comes out and sees everyone's out cold on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lachlan didn't join us, did he?
No.
Nope.
He'd be the first one to wake up, sees everyone's lying down and be like, oh.
I love that.
Oh. And I wasn't invited.
I mean, you were invited. You just had a better party to go to.
True. That is quite funny, actually.
Right, fully healed.
I'm a survivor.
Healed. We are living.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna take like a 5-minute quick break and reset my router.
Okay.
No problem.
Because my internet is freaking out. So I'm gonna take like a quick 5-minute break.
Cool.
You guys wake up in if you want to like RP or whatever, you guys wake up in this room upstairs in one of the servants' quarters. There's more beds than just these three. Pidby and Garth, you guys are in beds, not just laying on the floor.
Okay.
And that's where you guys wake up, and you are all magically disguised as different people.
Oh.
I'll be back in just a second.
Okay, the real question is do we know, like... Oh, so he said we're in a room together?
Oh, yeah. So
I'm gonna grab a drink.
We wouldn't know who's in the room with us then, right? We just, to us, we'd be in the room with like a bunch of strangers. Ugh.
Wait,
well, this is... Wait a minute. This is a very easy fix. Give me 2 seconds.
Pidby's gonna come in clutch.
Yeah, that's true. Pidby gives it away right away. Who the fuck are you people?
Confusion is the main cause of worry.
All right, Pidby. Why are you looking like that?
Nick is like frozen in fear. I don't know what he even looks like. He's probably just some rando guard.
Oh my god, let's RP. Let's figure out, because we're gonna do this instead of Ravnuk. Let's decide what we look like. Pidby is tall and skinny with like very like shiny, like almost kind of oily, slicked back hair. Either a lesbian or a man. You still don't know. Vest. That's what Pidby looks like.
Okay.
I think Nick is like a heavyset 40-year-old white balding man who just looks like your typical like stereotypical like rent-a-cop.
I love it.
Garth looks like some middle-aged woman that's definitely going to help the manager on you, like a total Karen.
Like a Karen, yeah.
In like a what do they call them? Those Diane Keaton wears them. What do they call? You know what I'm talking about? Just like a suit. But they have a name.
Oh, like a Hillary Clinton pantsuit.
A pantsuit. Yeah. A pantsuit. Yeah. That's what I imagine. Yeah, we got 2 more though.
Okay.
We decided we're doing this instead of you, Ravna.
For Shadow.
I was going to get you guys to do it anyway.
Oh, good.
So Shadow is dressed in looks like a girl with long blonde hair. That's quite young. She looks like Alice in he looks like Alice in Wonderland, basically. He has like blonde hair, and I like the Alice in Wonderland dress and everything. Looks very prim and proper.
Excellent. Lachlan.
Yeah, Lachlan's all that's left.
Am I still affected by it because I wasn't asleep with everybody else? Because I slept with the guard.
Yes. You still wake up here.
Okay.
Without the guard.
Oh.
But Post Malone's here.
He's not here yet. He's not here. He's not here quite yet.
Okay.
Lachlan probably looks like he hasn't got the beard. He's younger. He's a little bit shorter as well. But he looks like quite thin and frail. He just looks like he doesn't have the belt of the hill giant. which he took, which Dolly gave him to like beef him up and give him the strength. That he just looks like he doesn't have that. He's
The
just a
question
tiny,
is
skinny little farmhand.
Okay, when Pidby spoke out loud, did Garth answer out loud to them?
Yeah.
Do we sound like ourselves still?
No, you have your voices are different.
Do I still have my accent? Like, does Garth still talk with that twang?
You can
like that'd
decide
be
whether that's true or not.
Okay. I feel
I'll
like
let
he
you
would.
decide that.
I feel like he would, but it just sounds a little higher. Sounds a little higher, like, like a Karen, like a manager. I need to talk to your manager. Okay, well, that's Pidby. Why are we all looking so different? I don't understand this. I'm assuming the rest of you all is the rest of you all. I didn't make much sense, but
hi, Garth. You look so cute.
About that time, Post Malone comes in.
I feel like he's just here, Post.
He says, "Hey, y'all, Jolene's gone crazy. I thought we was having a good time here with you all, but like, she's got it out for y'all now. I like y'all, so I'm up here to like try to help you out if I can.
Hey,
I was just letting you know.
Why you still look like you, Post?
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, why do we look so different? Yeah, you look normal. You're normal, sexy self.
Well, thank you. Well, I don't know how Post Malone talks, so
he just talks normal, like a up northern. He doesn't have a southern accent. Just kind of.
Oh, okay. Well,
the one accent Lab can't do.
Yeah.
He's like, I was just trying to. I don't know. Actually, you guys have been disguised because Jolene has put out. She's told everyone at the party that if they help kill you, she'll give them a lot of money. So everyone's kind of gone crazy looking for you. You need to when you leave this room, these disguises are going to fall off of you.
All right.
Damn it, I had the fucking greatest idea to make an absolute bank.
And he says, there's a code to get through the door you're going through downstairs. And I don't know the code, but I've heard them talk about it, and they said it's the code or it's the password that an idiot would use on their luggage. I don't know what that
password.
Well, on the luggage,
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's numbers. I think it's just 0000.
Or 1, 2, 3, 4.
And he's like, I gotta go. They can't see me talking to you. And so he leaves.
All right,
so
that's
awfully nice of Post Malone.
Yeah, before we do anything, who's who in here? Because I'm getting real confused. I'm Garth, by the way, just in case you can't tell.
I'm Shadow.
Shadow, and that's Pidby. We already know Pidby.
What's Pidby's disguise like?
Pidby is tall and thin, and is very androgynous, either like a butch lesbian or a dude.
Okay,
but they spoke. That was the dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say when they speak, do they like is it still in like weird riddles, just with a different voice, or how's that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
You see, Nick is he's basically like a slightly heavy, middle-aged white guy who's balding, and he just goes, "It's me, Nick. This is terrible."
It ain't so bad.
Oh.
I mean,
no, it's terrible.
It's not as good, but you look fine.
I'm a human.
Well, humans ain't that bad. But it's gonna fall off when we leave. So that means Lachlan.
Oh.
I'll talk about it.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe we should leave this room then, because
Well, we better get a plan. I think
it's not that bad, but I'm not quite used to being able to talk like this.
no, you need to leave the room. I can't understand a word you're saying, like at all.
In it, that's just race, isn't it? I see. If you got trouble with it, I'll meet you outside. We'll end up having a big.
I cash you outside. Yeah, I got that part.
Garth.
Does anybody know what the fuck he's saying?
Yes, Lachlan. Lachlan, please go outside. Then he'll be able to understand you. Apparently,
before anybody leaves this room, we are going to be hunted, and these will drop as soon as we go outside. We need to proceed with caution.
That's a good point. Now, while we're here, though, we need to make sure we get on over to that room there, because before we go anywhere, the room we're on this same floor as the room with the
Jolene's bedroom.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to get in there before we start heading downstairs, because we ain't gonna have another chance to get back up here.
Is there a window in this? But like, is there a window outside?
Yes. There's 4
I have
windows.
A really dumb idea. I want to open a window, and I'm going to ask if I can use acrobatics to hold on to the outside, because technically I'm outside the room, which means it will drop and then jump back, and then I'm just going to start holding people out of the window and bring them all back.
So you're not going to. The snow outside is so deep that you're on the 2nd floor, but it's covered the windows.
Oh Lord!
Damn, it
A
sounds like
goal without a plan is only a dream.
Oh, that would work.
Well, first, okay. So when Jolene came in last night, I noticed that 2 of our lead guards had silver and gold patches on their shoulders, and they had names. R. Gold for the man with the silver stripe, and P. Smith for the man with the gold stripe. I was hoping maybe we, as we go through, we could see if they're on this floor, although I have a bad feeling that it'll be mostly lackey guards up here.
Okay, above table. Ravnot gave us the ability to recreate ourselves as anybody we wanted, and none of us thought to do the guards.
Nope.
The guards you specifically clocked. What is wrong with us?
Well, he said it's going to drop as soon as we go outside the room.
True.
Well, as soon as you leave the room, remember it's going to fall off of you.
Yeah,
but also remember, 2 of you have guard
outfits.
Or sorry, you have a guard's uniform and a groundskeeper's uniform, and I think some of you have disguised self.
Pidby has a disguised self.
I do too.
And I think the rest can sneak well enough. I think you guys have got a pretty good shot of just getting through here.
Yeah, I do too. I also have invisibility.
I have another idea.
I have invisibility too, and we have a guard outfit, and Pidby can cast disguise self. So I think,
because really what you need to do is you guys can see this whole map. So there's 2 guards here in this hallway, and then out here in the main hallway is where it's a little more intense. There's 4 guards and a troll.
Can I use prestidigitation to create a small, I want to recreate the faces of the 2 guys that I saw last night in the air. I don't know if that's something I can do or not with that. It says minor create. Or an illusion, or an illusory image that can fit in your hand. So I can make a small, like this big sized picture of their face in exact detail.
Oh. Okay, I'll give you that. You got to hold your hand right here, though. But does it say you have to fit in your hand, or does it say you have to hold in your hand?
It says create a minor trinket, non-magical trinket, or an illusionary image that can fit in your hand. I was just going to create a small hologram.
You don't have to hold your hand here. Never mind, you don't have to hold your hand here.
So I'm going to create this image of what uniform? What is the guard uniform? What stripe is on it?
There are no stripes on it. It's just a normal one.
Can I hang on. prestidigitation, make a color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on an object or surface for 1 hour.
That's a good idea.
It's a cantrip, so I can cast it multiple times. I'm gonna cast.
There you
go. Who do we think? Silver or gold is higher?
I'm assuming silver's higher. Sorry. Yeah, I'm assuming gold's higher. Do we want to give this to somebody that can actually change their appearance?
Yes. I think Pidby, like, I'm going to make the face that goes along with the gold stripe. This gentleman is called, I'm going to show it to Pidby. I know Pidby can't talk in anything but riddles, but I'm going to, gold stripe is P. Smith, so I'm going to make the name tag and the stripe appear, and I'm going to show Pidby exactly what they look like with the little image in my hand. And I'm like, Pidby...
I point out I can do this too. We got 2 of these we can do.
Oh, you can do that. You can change your...
I can change
and
myself.
You got +10 to charisma.
And now... I'm usually pretty good at talking my way through things. That's not necessarily been the case here recently, but on paper, I'm not bad at it.
Garth, I think you're definitely our best shot at getting I think most of us can cast invisibility to hide ourselves or stealth through this, but you're gonna be there to get us through the door and clear out the other guards if you can.
I can do my best.
Okay, I'm gonna give the outfit to Garth then, and I guess that's our plan. Is if we can probably just get to go Jolene's
her room. Yeah.
And then we can open her wardrobe with all the pieces we have, and then we'll just kind of go from there. Do we want to see if do we just want to go ahead and cast invisibility on ourselves? Or do we want to see if Garth can basically try to clear out this floor and tell him to go meet down in the... Because once he does it, he's busted, if they run into the other person downstairs.
The only thing I'm worried about is getting out of this room. Like, if I can cast disguise self and then leave as the new disguise self, I don't know. So there's still that one guard that's worrying me, is all.
Okay. We could probably just make something fall, and then, if he turns away and you step out of the room, you can probably just pretty much immediately cast disguise self.
I can go distract him.
That's not a bad idea. While we're casting invisibility, we could try that here and then send Shadow out to distract them.
Yeah.
I'll step out of the room, let this one drop, disguise myself. I'm just afraid that it'll dispel my disguise when I leave. I'm worried about that, is what I'm worried about.
Yeah, you should probably cast it outside of the room for sure.
Okay. Well, I know my part of the plan. What are the rest of y'all doing?
I think we should probably all cast... those of us who want to cast invisibility should probably just go ahead and cast invisibility, but we will basically be unhelpful until we can get into the room at that point, because you're going to have to get the door open for us.
Pidby, you want to be the other one?
Who can do invisibility?
I can.
Pidby can.
Okay.
I think we just need to decide.
Can you do invisibility on someone else since you can do disguise self?
So disguise.
Yeah. Oh wait, let me make sure that neither of those are concentration.
I think invisibility is. Disguise self does not seem to be, though.
Yeah. No. Yep. Disguise self is not.
Well, if that's the case,
it's just a 1 hour duration.
I also have invisibility, if that's the case.
Oh, cool. So 3 people can be invisible?
Yeah.
Neat. Then it sounds like you guys have got, as long as your disguise selves hold up and you don't do anything dumb while you're invisible, it sounds like you guys are getting through here.
When you're invisible, you can't attack, but you also can't interact. You can't take, I don't think we can open doors.
Right. Yeah. So someone's going to need to...
I say
sorry. Go ahead.
Me and Pidby turn into the guards. I'll take one, you take the other. No offense to Pidby, but maybe Garth should talk.
Great idea.
Well, and we can probably prestidigitate the other outfit to make it look like the other guard.
Right, yeah. And then
it'll probably be fine that it's a groundskeeper's outfit, though.
I know, but we can
Okay.
I think I can alter it. Is the thing with prestidigitation.
Okay.
And then
I
we've
can make
got
a color and a small mark and a symbol appear on an object or a surface for an hour. So I should be able to change the color of it close enough to basically to be the color of that, and then put the stripe on it and his name.
I will point out you're pushing it because there's a check to see through it. And now that you're making 2 checks instead of, you could just let another person just be the groundskeeper and only have 1 check.
Garth could introduce the new groundkeeper. Maybe it's just an addition, and he's like, "Hey, we've added they need security. They're with me today because they don't have a security clearance, and I'm introducing them to the rest of the staff."
Love this. So we got me as the main guard. We'll have Pidby as the groundskeeper, and then invisibility on the other 3, right? Now, who needs to cast invisibility? I can do 1.
I can do 1 for myself.
Pidby just raises their hand.
Yeah.
All right. So you take yourself, Nick. I'll get Lachlan. Pidby, can you take Shadow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
You're not going to need to make me invisible.
Okay. Well, we can save us a spell
actually,
slot.
I think someone probably could save a spell slot on Shadow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Their sneak's crazy.
And you're going to see why in a minute. Because
go ahead,
Ravnog, this has screwed up something about my character, so there's nothing I can do about it.
Hidby, you save your slot because I get 1 free cast of invisibility with my mandolin. So I'll just use that.
Cool.
So you can save the slot.
Absolutely.
Because...
Great.
Wait, what are you again? You have less slots, right? Than the wizard?
Yeah. No, I'm like wizard, warlock.
Oh, I couldn't remember what you were. Okay. Well, you guys can decide who saves the slot.
Yeah.
Then
I'll save. I got other stuff that.
I'm also gonna pass all of the moon tokens to Garth just because I can't interact with anything and keep my invisibility up. So
okay, good idea. All right, so we have a plan that's never gonna work.
I'm gonna go ahead and walk out the door and go distract the guard. So y'all can go on. And when I walk outside and my disguise is supposed to drop, well, it doesn't. I look exactly the same, pretty much as I did, except I have little gold horns, and I have a little tail that has like a little heart on the end of it. So I'm a teeth, but nothing else changes. I look exactly the same. I look like Alice with blonde hair.
That's cute.
I also like the little heart at the end.
With the little heart. What was that?
What's the ability that's doing this? Is there a save or anything?
No, it's who I am. You just you got rid of my disguise, and I have no way of putting it back.
Oh, okay.
This is what I look like.
Okay. I'm following. Okay.
So nobody has seen me.
Hold on. That's what Shadow actually looks like? Did anybody know that was a girl?
And she also looks like she's maybe 16. So she does not look very old at all.
Garth immediately...
You hear very quietly, she shouldn't have so much cocaine. I would have never suggested this if I knew she was a minor.
Oh my, we are so going to jail after this?
Because that's the issue.
Garth's immediately thinking back to all the stuff that Shadow's done over we took her to a bar.
It's okay. Drinking age is 12 in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, well, there's that.
And I'm going to walk up to the guard and go, "Hey, so have you seen any strange people around here? Jolene said that she was giving away money. If we could find people, have you seen anyone strange?"
Yeah. You don't need to be dealing with those people.
Yeah, but I want money too.
Those are dangerous people, though.
Oh, they're not going to hurt me. If I find them, then maybe I can come and tell you where they're at, and then we can split money. And while I'm talking, I'm kind of talking, turning around so they can go on by.
Okay, yeah, I'll say that you were able to do that. Give me just a straight charisma roll.
Straight charisma roll. That might
Hope
be
that's
really pushing it.
good for you.
It won't be high because you're an adorable little girl. And
yeah, but I have
why was that hard to say?
Oof.
Trust me.
It was going to be higher than that.
Exactly.
You don't happen to have inspiration,
He's
do you?
like,
I kind of trip over my feet and fall down and act like I've hurt myself. If I think he seems to be not buying my thing.
oh gosh, are you all right?
I think so. Can you help me out?
The second I think I have a chance, I'm going to slip out, and as soon as I get through the door, I'm going to try to disguise self.
Yeah, that's when I'm distracted. You see my tail pointing away past me behind my back.
This is probably a good opportunity for the rest of you guys to get out of here too.
Yep, same.
Yep, we're all gonna pop out and then basically immediately cast invisibility as soon as we get through the door.
Try to sneak through.
Same with me. Disguise self though.
So who's doing disguise self? Pibby and Garth.
Garth.
Correct?
Yep.
Okay. Are you going to harass this guard, or are you just going to keep walking?
Well, what was my name again, Nick?
Hang on, I wrote it down. We made
Silver.
you the gold. Well, yeah, Silver. The gold start guy's P-Smith. So we've picked the gold. Yeah.
If we get past him, I'd probably keep going, assuming that Shadow could get herself out of the situation.
Yeah, I'm giving them time.
He didn't see a single one of you.
Yeah.
Those are the worst 4 rolls I think I've ever done in a roll.
That's great.
Okay, cool. So he didn't see a single one of you guys. He didn't hear a single one of you guys. You all are just slipping right on out. The other guard on the other end of this hallway, he's kind of like around the corner, so he doesn't see you. You've got a good opportunity to slip through this door.
Oh, totally gonna do that.
Just all the way to Jolene's room.
Yeah.
I want a stealth roll for slipping through the door for no, never mind. You're the guard. Sorry, you're the guard captain. Pretending to be the guard captain. They're far enough away that that would fool them.
Okay.
How are you getting away from that guard, Shadow?
Well, I appreciate you catching me when I fell, but I want to go find these people, and I will keep you in mind for the first person if I find any of them, and we can split this money that Jolene's promising. I hear it's a lot. What do you think?
I don't know. Miss Jolene, never mind. It might be a lot.
You don't think she wouldn't lie to us, would you? I always thought she was sweet and honest.
Miss Jolene's a great person. Just ignore me.
Okay. Well, if I find any of these despicable people who have obviously been doing horrible things here, I will come back and find you, and we can get some of your friends, and we can go beat them up, right? Or whatever we need to do to make sure we get the money, because I can always use more dresses and shoes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Whatever.
And I'm going to sashay myself around here and go up and out the door where they're at here.
So, in this area, like I said earlier, there's a guard in front of Jolene's room. There's a guard in front of Jolene's childhood room. And then there's 2 guards with a troll in front of where the paintball was earlier. you three have walked out here. You guys are all in disguise, so there's no immediate reaction. You also see that the stairs are barricaded off. You cannot get downstairs. Well, you probably could. You'd make a ruckus trying to, though. They're barricaded off. A ruckus. I don't say that word. Why did I say that?
We want in Jolene's room on the right, right?
Yeah.
The one with the British guard.
Yeah.
Right. That's where the moon the moon puzzle was. Right.
Barth will clear his throat a little bit. Just take a step forward. Does the guard have any reaction when he sees the guard captain coming along?
He stands up a little bit straighter, yes.
At ease. No need for that. I'm just doing a routine sweep. Jolene has me checking the grounds. Oh, speaking of grounds, have you met our new groundskeeper? Yeah, again, at ease.
Sir.
It's well. If you see this person, they're with me. Actually, if you see them away from me, you report to me immediately. They are to stay by my side at all times.
Yes, sir.
If you see them, okay. Anyway, I need to do a sweep to make sure that the ruffians aren't hiding in her room, preparing an ambush.
Hey, can I sneak past him and into the room while he's talking to him?
Could have tried to sneak in.
You can give me a stealth roll.
Oh, don't fuck this up, Jannsik.
Oh, don't worry.
I think the only way he can fuck it up is with a 1.
Okay.
Yeah. A +7. The only way you can really fuck that up is with, I think. All right.
I have advantage too.
What's it look like when you're just kind of like? There's really not a lot of room for you to sneak by. What's it look like? How you're just like sneaking around?
Oh, it really looks like I'm just kind of dancing along, and I literally just like twirl like a little pirouette sort of thing, and like just slide in behind him through the door.
The guard even looks at you and says, "Isn't she sweet?"
Yes, I'm also trying to keep my eye on her. So if you'll excuse me, and I'll kind of push past him into the room. Leaving the door open long enough to where 2 invisible people can come in.
Yep. So everybody is inside here now.
I'll shut the door back and go, damn, that's hard. Ooh, I ain't had to talk like that in a long ass time. Ooh, I think
everybody knows that. Because everybody knows that Shadow's a girl now, she's going to go over here and seriously like swipe some of this makeup and jewelry that Jolene had setting out on the stage.
The first thing you notice, is that those wooden dolls are back.
No.
Oh, those things are so creepy.
Well, I will take out the moon pieces. You can't interact with them, can you? Or you'll lose your invisibility.
No.
All right, so I'll do it. I hate to steal your thunder.
They can interact with them, can't they? They just can't attack.
No, I don't think you can. I think invisibility keeps you from interacting with stuff.
Let's see. The spell ends immediately after the target makes an attack roll, deals damage, or casts a spell. You can do it.
Okay, so
you can do it.
I'll just lay them out on the floor because I have no idea where you are. You know what, Nick? You gathered all these. I'd hate to steal your thunder, so have at it.
You you feel like a hand squeeze yours. Thanks, Garth. And then he lets go and he picks up. You see the pieces floating, and you just hear like a happy little humming noise. Like Nick is in his element as he's slotting these in where he in the cycle of the moon.
Nick, give me an intelligence roll.
Oh, if I fail this is gonna be really sad.
So glad I didn't do this.
Hang on. Intelligence.
Just a flat intelligence.
Oh
no! I'm gonna use a luck spell or a luck slot to re-roll that because that is just sad.
Thank God. Oh.
If I roll another one though, I don't even know.
It was meant to be.
20, dirty 20.
There we go. Okay.
He was just so excited that his mind blanked for a second.
Nick, you slot in all. You're just like a fiend. You are just. You know the phases of the moon. You've studied this. This is elementary for you. This is nothing special. You put all this in, and when you do, there's like a brief flash of light through all of the cracks in the armoire, and then the doors kind of open up towards you. Inside, there are.
I got this thing.
Inside, there are 5 rings. All of them are golden rings with empty. What are those things called? Insets. That's it. The things that hold the gem, they're empty.
Yep.
Behind that are 10 gems,
Ooh.
10 different colors. You see in each one, there seems to be some kind of contained magic.
This is interesting.
Which gem goes in
You
which ring?
can take a closer look.
Oh
Sorry,
no.
can you say that again, Rat Dog? You went out for a minute.
What was the last thing you heard from me?
I heard 10 gems and 10 colors, and that was, and then something about like I can take a look.
Oh, so excuse me. There are 5 rings with the open insets and 10 gems.
Yeah.
Ooh, is this going to make us the Power
Pearl.
Rangers?
Hang on.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
There is Pearl,
Pearl.
Tourmaline, Garnet,
Hang on,
Sapphire. It doesn't matter. Don't write this down.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Because it's more important for you to pick them up and look at them. There's Pearl, Tourmaline, Garnet, Sapphire, Citrine, Jet, Amethyst, Jade, Topaz, and Spinel. Spinel? Spinel. I don't know.
Spinel.
Spinel, yeah.
Is it just the
Someone usually corrects me.
Is it just the like insets with the gems? There's nothing written. Like there's nothing. Like again, my passive intelligence is 18. So my passive investigation is 18. So if there's anything.
So when you pick up each, when you go and look at each gem inside, for example, when you look at the Garnet, inside there's flames. There's like a fire burning. When you look at the Tourmaline, there is like a blizzard raging inside. When you look at the Pearl, there is like an acidic drip.
I think these are the elements, guys. And if I had to guess, you said there's 5 insets. Could they potentially form a star pattern?
Oh, well, I think each ring has 1 inset, is the way I understood it.
Yeah, no, but I think are they in a circle? I think it's 5. Are they 5 insets in a circle?
No, 1 inset per ring.
Yeah.
Right. So there's 1 inset per ring. There's 5 rings.
Yeah, but are the rings?
But there are
circle?
10 gems.
What I think you're talking about rings we could wear, right?
They're in a line.
Right. Right. There are rings you can wear.
Oh God!
Yeah.
I thought you meant like.
When you started asking, I kind of figured out what you were saying. Yeah, I think
thought
we're
it was
looking
like
at...
I thought you meant something you press into a wall, like slot into a wall, like insets that you slot jewels into, in a wall.
I'm sorry.
You meant literal rings.
These are like rings
the kind you
wear on your fingers with like empty insets, and then
Nick's
behind
smart,
it
but I'm not. Okay.
Essentially, Nick sees this and understands. These are 5 rings that we can put these gems in, and it's going to give us something to do with these elements, whatever they are.
Guys, what does Nick remember? What 3 elements the heads of the mongoose spit?
Fire, ice, and acid, right?
Fire, ice, and acid.
So we need at least those 3.
Which come from which you saw in Garnet, Tourmaline, and Pearl.
I'm gonna turn back to the others, and I'm gonna be like, considering Jolene has called this monstrosity in her basement her baby, and she seems like she knows her way around it, I have a feeling that these gems correlate to the elements, and that it may behoove us to pick up elements that match what this creature can spit. I don't know if these rings will hinder us and make us weaker to the elements, or make us stronger to them, but knowing Jolene, I really doubt she wouldn't have some method of control over this beast in her back pocket.
That ain't a bad idea.
Hmm.
I say we swap all 10 gems, either way. But
yes,
yeah, we could experiment. See, I mean, we got a little bit of time. We probably can't stay in here too long because they're gonna.
Oh, you can cast Identify in 10 minutes as a ritual spell.
Let's do that. I think I can buy us 10 minutes if they knock on the door.
Well, no, I can't though, because I'm gonna drop invisibility.
Yeah, you'd have to recast that. Or I could say I found you in here. Mark you out,
I saved a spell slot by not doing invisibility. I could do invisibility on you to leave.
But then you'd drop your invisibility.
I don't have invisibility. I have disguise self.
Oh, you're right.
Why would you drop your invisibility?
Because if I cast another spell, it will nullify my
Only if it's an attack.
No, it's
invisibility.
Yeah, it's.
Is it any spell?
Yeah, it's attacks. Attack roll deals damage or casts a spell.
I think these are important. I think these are important enough. I should probably cast Identify on them. Honestly.
All right, I'll buy some time. If anybody knocks, I don't think they will. The guy seemed really accommodating when he saw me. So, take you 10 minutes, identify those, and then Pidby, you got this.
And then Pidby just
Aw.
Question,
I was teeing you up for a quote.
When I cast a ritual spell, does it take a spell slot, or is it just a ritual?
No.
It's just a ritual. So, yeah, It does not take a spell slot. But what does your ritual look like?
I imagine it's just him sinking down into like a cross-legged lotus position, and he's probably gonna do what's that hand thing they do when they meditate in Baldur's Gate, where they're like when they're sleeping? Because he's an Eladrin elf, so I imagine it's a lot like a meditation pose for him.
Like an Om?
Yeah, like kind of a something like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. When you do, you are able to see that each of these rings are rings of resistance. They just need a gem.
You see right.
So there's a ring of resistance for each of you. You just need to choose which element you want.
Okay.
The rare elements are in there too. So like
psychic damage.
So like psychic damage, force damage is in there, necrotic and radiant.
Okay, well we definitely.
But you also know that the mongoose.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was going to say you also know the mongoose is going to be acid, fire, and cold.
Yes, I mean I would turn around and relay to the others. I'd be like, my initial thoughts paid off. These rings do grant us resistance to elements, so we should definitely pick 3 that correlate to the mongoose heads that I saw.
I agree.
I'm going to point to the garnet, the tourmaline, and pearl. The fire, the ice, and the acid. But we have 2 more ring
might
slots
make
available.
Sense to make sure those going to be in melee get to pick first, and they should probably take one that goes against the mongoose. That's just my thinking.
Yeah.
So who's that?
I'm gonna
that's
call
Lachlan,
out to
I'm assuming, and Shadow.
Shadow, I have conflicted feelings about sending you up against a mongoose now that I know that you're a minor, but I also don't want to die here. So if you would kindly pick resistance to one of these items, I would appreciate it.
Oh, you sound just like my mom and dad. I've stolen more. I mean, I have done lots of things in my life. I will be fine. Jesus, this is why I wear a disguise.
I mean, to be fair, I know people about her age that got 3 kids, so I think she's old enough to fight an overgrown
Yes,
duck.
we have quite a few of those younger mothers at our community center as well. But I still feel weird about it, but again, don't want to die.
I don't have any kids, so that means I'm a lot smarter.
Well, pick either the fire or the garnet for fire, ice for tourmaline, and pearl for acid. Is that right? Did I get those right? Is the pearl acid?
Yeah. Actually, if you just tell me which one you want, you just take it.
I mean,
which one
you
want,
pick
Lachlan?
whichever one you want. That was just my suggestion. Was you
What do
guys
you want
take?
resistance?
What color was it? What gems were they?
Okay. Well, basically, do you want fire, ice, or acid resistance?
No. I want the one that the color coordinates the best.
Okay.
You
Well,
would.
garnet is fire. Tourmaline, I think, is the green. Is tourmaline green? It's green acid. And then pearl is ice.
Oh, okay. I'll take the tourmaline.
Pearl is acid and tourmaline is cold.
Oh, we mixed them up
Was
on
tourmaline
us.
blue or green?
Wait.
I didn't make this up. I didn't make this up. This is just
Is that
this is what's in
from
the
So, did you say
is
the tourmaline
TTRPG.
is ice?
Yes.
You have ice
Tourmaline
resistance,
is a greenish.
Jannsik.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a greenish,
It's green
vivid
or
yellow.
I know.
or
I didn't make
yellow
this.
or red.
Okay, Lachlan,
Tourmaline
get your
residents are
tall
different
self
colors.
in here if you're going to help us fight this abomination in the basement.
Oh yeah, we don't even know if
Do it.
Lachlan's with us, do we? Because he's invisible and he hasn't said anything. Oh
I've
shit,
just
we
been
didn't
leaning up against the door
leave him
the whole
outside, did we?
time.
Would you like to be fire resistant or ice resistant?
I mean, do we know for a fact that the breath attacks
Yes.
back at a distance?
Well, here's the thing. We don't know that they'll probably hit at a distance, but they're definitely gonna hit the people right up in its face, even if it does go at a distance.
So then what's the point? If this is a large room that it's in, that it's holding onto or whatever, and you four are all mages, why can't I just hold all three rings and keep it up the back and you just pepper it from a distance?
Well, first of all,
We do have two well, I think they require attunement. I think you can only attune one thing at a time, correct?
up to 3.
Up to 3 at a time.
But
I
you
don't
should
think the
know
rings
that.
of resistance. Rings of resistance do not require attunement. You can have up to 10. You can have up to 10.
Well,
of them.
Jannsik needs at least one because they are a close range fighter. So, but if you want the fire and the ice resistance, I'm not going to fight you on that because most of us will be at a distance.
That
leaves us
good idea.
2 other rings we could also pick up.
I just assumed they required attunement. This is ridiculous.
I mean, I can also move it with my mind, so I don't really care too much. If it starts to get close, I can just zoom.
Well, since we seemed like we were able to pass this between people at will, like, let's just have Lachlan. Lachlan, if you want the ice and the fire rings, you're welcome to them. And then Garth and Killer, and either me or Pidby can pick up
take what's left over.
some rings.
Fun fact, they used to require attunement. The 2024 rules took it away.
Yes.
Cool.
So you can put like 10
rings
of them. You can be resistant to all forms of damage if you are able to get all 10.
Lachlan's going to take the fire and the ice for now. Garth, what would you like to be resistant to?
I'll take let's see.
Not your charms.
Yeah, they ain't one for charms now, is there?
They're psychic.
Maybe psychic damage. I don't really like when people messing with my head, so I'll take that one unless anybody else wants it.
What color gem is that, Ravnot?
Damage.
Psychic damage is jade.
Ooh, pretty.
I take it.
Okay, Pidby, would you like one, or do you want me to go? Do you want to give it to me? What do you want?
The force within you. The force.
That's a sapphire.
Within yourself.
That's a sapphire.
I'm gonna take that as a blessing to pick up a ring. Okay, what are the
Yeah, I don't know. Was she asking? I'm confused. If she was saying
I think she was asking for the force ring.
I was asking for the force ring, but you can take it too. I don't think Pidby actually cares, but I think Pidby's suggesting that force be the other one.
Okay.
I don't think Nick is gonna get up close to that kind of stuff. So if you want to take it, you can, because I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. So let's have Pidby.
Pidby's also very distant. However, Pidby is so squishy, so tiny and squishy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
that reminds me. Before our fight, remind me to cast Mage Armor.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Now, because we only got 5 rings, just think about it. Why don't you hold on to this one, Nick, and I'll give Nick the psychic ring.
Can you get down on one knee to give it to him?
No, well, I drop it. I fumble it and I drop it.
In a meditation position, so I am on the floor.
I drop it and I bend down and I pick it up and I just happen to be on one knee. Sorry, I got butterfingers. Why don't you take this one? Because I don't plan on getting in the way, and I think
and remember, I'm invisible, so just really quietly,
not anymore.
Y'all.
Not anymore because you did the.
Yeah.
Okay, well then even better. Y'all all see it's like suddenly, like Nick just freezes and he's like looking at Garth like something has hit him, like something has hit him very abruptly, and he just goes, "Oh."
Yeah,
and he just kind of reaches out and takes it.
I think it'd be worse if you got hit by a psychic attack because we need you sharp. I mean, I can still mumble out a few verses even if I'm drunk. I can sing a song, so I think I'll be all right.
After
and he's just gonna very, very gently take the ring and look at it like he's got an unfathomable look on his face, and just like something is happening inside him.
Something has changed within me.
After you take the 5th ring, both of the heads on the baby dolls turn. And they turn completely around on their bodies to look at.
I hate it.
The armoire, and the armoire slams shut.
Oh, so we can't even grab the other gems.
Nope, you cannot take the other 5 gems. And when you put those gems in the rings close up around them. You can't remove those gems from it. They become that item.
That's creepy.
I am become.
I am become item.
I'm gonna kind of whisper. Can we burn those things again?
Jannsik, when you ran to find makeup and stuff, you were able to put together a disguise kit.
Oh, okay. Well, I kind of probably have the best disguise, so I'm just gonna keep that since I don't have my disguise kit with me. Yeah. I definitely don't look like either of the people they're looking for.
Well, we maybe just back out. Didn't mean to disturb you, creepy ass Satan dolls. We'll just back out the room.
Okay. Well, there is one thing I wanted to ask. I kind of wanted to see if I could do before we left. Well, no, I don't want to. I don't want those baby dolls attacking us.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Tread.
Don't want to push it.
You're not falling for my trick this time.
But Pidby will have to recast invisibility on me.
And Pidby does.
Oh well, does it? Okay, before Pidby does that, if I cast Mage Armor, will it stay through the it won't affect the invisibility spell if I do it before Pidby. Yeah,
I would do it now. Yeah.
No, it won't.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And it lasts for 8 hours, so.
Yeah, it lasts a long time.
So you guys are going to head back on out into the hallway?
Yes, I think we should honestly, we need to figure out how to get that door open.
I just noticed your token.
So I'm going to say that Garth and Pidby, maybe Shadow, came on out.
Oh,
yes? No?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have came out.
All right. Inspection of that room is complete. I'll point towards the one they're blocking.
Yeah. Nick would have to come out basically at the same time as Garth because he can't reopen the door or any. Well, I guess I can interact as long as it's not a spell, but I wouldn't want to risk the door opening and closing separately.
Yeah. Maybe the 2 invisible people in between the 2 of us,
Yeah.
And you close.
I'll give you since that guard's so close, I want a stealth at advantage. At advantage.
For just the invisible people?
The invisible people?
Yes, for the invisible people. And it's going to be a low DC too, just because it's only for hearing.
Oh,
11.
God.
No, you're good. No, you're good.
What's sad is I have a +6 to myself, too.
You got a high one, but... All right, my sweep of that room is
complete. Because I didn't trust this.
My sweep of that room is
What'd you
complete.
get?
Now I need to go in this one. If you'd stand aside, please.
18.
18? Perfect. All right. Yeah. So the DC was just 10, so you're good.
Yeah, 7 to stealth.
So you told this guard he needs to.
No, I'm trying to
I'm
go
sorry.
in.
What'd you say?
We don't need to get in Jolene's room, kid room, as far as I'm aware.
Nope.
So I'm going over
Nope.
to the 2 guards and the troll.
Okay. Give them a persuasion roll. Oof.
I'm only asking, do I get advantage because I look like their captain? Or not?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're gonna need it.
Oof. 29?
29!
Oh! They actually had a 25, both of them. So, what were you asking them to do again then?
Well, I'm continuing my sweep. I'd ask for them to step aside so I can check this room.
All right. Come this way. And they're like kind of getting the troll over this way, and it's rah! And it smashes this chair and like breaks a bunch of shit as they're like dragging it over this way.
You're doing good work, men. Keep it up.
The troll punches one of them in the face and like, keep it up.
I will open the door and then just look back at 2 people they can see. After you, I'm not letting you out of my sight. And I'll hold the door open long enough to let all the people through.
We're all scampering after.
Yep.
Yeah, when I walk in, make sure the guard's here. Yes, Daddy, that's fine.
Yep.
I knew I shouldn't have. I knew I should not have brought you to work today.
Gross. Oh my god. All right, so you guys arrived back in the paintball area. Post Malone's here. He's like, oh, hey.
Does he know us?
For some reason, he can magically sense
Can he see who we are?
True selves.
No, he Post Malone has true sight.
I was gonna.
Sounds. You know what? Yeah.
Why not?
I believe it.
How dumb. Post Malone's got true sight. He sees right through everything. He's like, hey, it's my friends. What y'all doing?
Well, we're trying to do what you. We're trying to get out of here, first of all.
Oh yeah.
Do you know how we
that
can
thing
get
I
into
talked
the
to you all
basement?
about earlier?
Yeah, I was trying to find the way down, but it looked like the stairs were blocked.
Oh yeah, you go on this way, and the stairs that way take you down to that door.
Oh yeah, there was a direct line to the basement from here, wasn't there?
Yeah, it's just there's a stone slab down there that I guess we haven't really checked out to figure out if we can open it or not.
I just rolled for them seeing through your disguises. They're not going to. None of these guards are going to. You guys can just pretty much just walk right through here. What's your excuse as you're walking through? Or do you even bother? Or are you just being like, men?
I'll probably just, at ease.
All right. You guys are just able to just like scooch right through here with your awesome ass disguises. You make it down the stairs and you arrive at the solid stone door. And on the side of the wall, there are dials that right now are set to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And you can spin them to whatever. And remember, your clue was it's the password that an idiot would have on their luggage.
I know we're about to end, but can Nick just put 1, 2, 3, 4?
It's a 5-digit code.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
When you put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the stone slab begins to move up, and it opens up, and you see the stairs kind of just like lead off down into the darkness, And then that's where we'll call it for this week.
Nick was like, I kind of hope that wouldn't work.
You are a nicer. Go.
What would you have done, Psychic?
You are nicer than me. It still would have been like really stupid, but the password would have been 5 zeros. They just need to move 1 and then back to 0.
And then back. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I'm one of those assholes.
No, it'd be 42069.
Well, the joke is from the movie Spaceballs.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone remember?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, there's like a joke at the beginning where he goes, "Oh, an idiot would use that password," and then the president's like, "Oh, I used that password for my luggage." Like 2 scenes later.
Yeah, that's the type of password an idiot would use for his luggage. He's like, "Remind me, I need to change the password of my luggage."
My luggage.
I love that movie so much.
I haven't seen it in a while, but I liked it too.
That's a great movie.
But I was hoping someone would like remember that and be like, yeah, I know that joke.
Yep.
All right. Yes. So I don't know what happened to Alchemy at the end there, just like a weird glitch, and now it moved Killer all the way to Australia. So I don't know.
Amazing, mate. Good
Go
day.
kick Socket ass.
Crikey.
For metagaming.
For metagaming earlier.
All right, so that'll do it for us tonight. Really quick, because I think this is an announcement for you, Ravnock. We're not having Temptations tomorrow. So we're already down. I think Zebb was out anyway, and I had something come up. So, and then Psychic was like, "Yeah, right, that's fine." So we're not gonna have that tomorrow. Today, so this is the last stream for me this week. So ended up being a short week. Supposed to be 4, it turned out to be 2, and I'm okay with that. So, before we go, Killer, you got us a question?
What would your disguise look like?
Okay. I like that one.
That's a good one.
Put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments.
Also, if you could be resistant to one type of damage, what would you pick?
Oh yeah,
that's a good one too. I like. Okay, those are the 2 questions. I also think I'm going to try something different with the questions of the game too. I had an idea, so I don't know. We'll see if it works. Anyway, other than that, a couple of quick things before we get out of here. Like I always say, we've got a Discord you can join if you'd like to hang out, talk to us. You know what? I don't know if you're still open, but we like bringing random people into Golden Ball. So
we sure do.
We keep that in mind. And then we have a Patreon too that you can join for free. Absolutely free, just if you want to. Have a couple paid tiers, but you can join as a free member just to get updates on the show and stuff like that. So, or multiple shows. Other than that, that's all I got for tonight. So I think we'll keep it short and sweet. So, anybody else? Anything?
Nope.
Nah.
All right. Thank you, Ravnock, for running. Thank you, Post Malone, for having true sight and being able to see us as our true selves, no matter what we look like.
Yeah,
and with that,
he loves you no matter what.
That's very nice of you.
Thank you, Ravnock, for giving away my secret for my character. There was nothing I could do to fix it.
I'm sorry.
It had to come out sooner or later, I guess.
Yeah.
I do like the Alice in Wonderland.
Y'all just need to think about how many times that she's gotten trash drunk and has been drinking alcohol and grabbing drinks and doing drugs and all this stuff.
Garth,
like a normal 16-year-old girl.
I'm gonna need to make a rule for Golden Vault that like no more children characters, just because.
I was probably thinking, oh, thank you, Lord, never just tried to like shadow or something. Like Jesus.
Because wasn't Psychic's first character
She's
like
16,
12 or something?
That's legal in a lot of states, and I'm sure it's legal in Tennessee.
Neil was 15.
15. Okay,
Neil was
we should
15, but
introduce Neil.
I got a lot racier in this one than I did in the first one.
Yeah.
I also, I think Garth is thinking that Shadow needs Jesus. Is what Garth is thinking. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Me too. I thank God that guy was there. All right, everybody. Thank you.
Because of the adult nature of the game, Shadow is 18.
Fair enough.
She just looks like she's like 15 or 16.
I'm here for this.
She looks a lot younger. She's very thin and leaf because of her tiefling heritage.
I like
but
it.
she's actually 18.
You still need Jesus. So Garth's coming for you.
I got my 15, and it's driving Nick crazy, I'm sure.
Garth is going to be trying giving her like stuff about Jesus, and Nick's trying to get her to go to community college to like get her life on track and stop the cocaine.
Oh. Well, she can go to a private community college. You know what? We'll talk about the kids later.
Why
okay?
would I need to go to a community? Really? Why do I need to go to a community college? I make a lot of money what I'm doing.
All right.
Nick would kind of be like, on one hand, education. On the other hand, I'm so tired of being a poor teacher, being a poor librarian.
You teach Shadow. Shadow brings you cocaine money.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm cutting it.
Tell me say goodbye.
Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.